Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Gemini for the week of January 2nd, 2022. Hello, my gems. After this, I'm going to start doing the daily horoscopes on the TikTok, so stay tuned for that. And then I'm going to continue on with the rest of the horoscopes. So show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. My monthly horoscopes are up and on time. Yes! I did them the week of December. The last week of December I did them, so they're up. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Venus goes into Aquarius this week, and then Friday we have the full moon in Cancer. So we could feel that energy 3 days before, 3 days after. This is going to be in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. Make sure to watch for your sun, your rising, and your first house, okay? Because some of you have like a stellium in your first house, so you may more relate better to that first house energy. Something to think about. So Monday, positive changes are coming up for you this week with the North Node in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. The kite energy is happening also in your 10th house. So this is a lot of changes coming up for you. This is growth, or your financial situation is turning around for the better. You have the Lilith moon forming a kite. So this can be a business picking up, confidence boost, and feeling on top of your things or more in control of your situation, a time of empowerment. This can be getting your finances in order. For some of you, this may not be the easiest energy where you can be dealing with health issues. For some of you, you may not be getting along with certain family members. You can have power struggles in your relationships in regards to spending, or money issues can come up, especially how you spend money and where to save money, or you could be reluctant to share the wealth with your partner, or this could be problems with child custody battles, especially because the other person doesn't want to help. Tuesday, Venus is officially in Aquarius. This can be a time for some of you traveling abroad. This could be a start of a long distance relationship or an online relationship. It is a good time for writing, publishing, pleasant conversations. Occupy your time. Others may voice their affections for you or compliment you. It is a good time to approach others for favors. Your views and ideas are more popular now. Legal matters tend to work in your favor. You may come into contact with those from different cultures, foreigners, more frequently, or possibly feel like visiting exotic locations. For some of you, you could be watching online for the different ticket prices of how much certain things cost at this time, especially plane tickets, because you want to go traveling to certain places someday, so you could be putting it out on the universe. For others of you, you could be making a short trip for the weekend to the Bahamas or to Cancun, Mexico during this time period this week. I feel for others of you, this could be posting up new creative projects on the social media, which can get great reviews or can help your numbers with this energy. There is an increase in popularity. You can feel more attractive. You're inclined to want to have fun and enjoy yourself. A good time to socialize and express yourself. Some of you can be more of an activist or volunteer your time and energy and helping others that are less fortunate. For some of you, you can be doing philanthropy work at this time as well. For others of you, you may not be getting anything done with this energy because you're like recovering from the hangover over the holiday. I know I am. Others of you, you may be enjoying financial success. I feel for others of you, a great time for getting a loan. You may be attracted to people from different cultures at this time, or different race or backgrounds. Then on Wednesday, the moon squaring your 10th house, first house, the moon in Gemini. So you can be like Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. So we don't know who the hell we gonna get. You may not be getting along with those in authority. This could be real drama happening to you, because you can be very obstinate about a situation because someone may not be cooperative with you, and you two could be butting heads. A decision may be looming here. This can be endings coming up, or some major changes that bring about new beginnings. Some of these new beginnings may be temporary, and some may be permanent. Be careful about overconfidence. Not a good time for excessive risk taking. You may bite off more than you can chew, and you can be accident prone. Your friends may become concerned with ethical or moral issues. Social connections may provide a path to power. You may have success at getting ahead in life. You may be given authority or influence and have the power to make changes now that benefit others. This is an excellent time For dealing with authority, legal issues and settlements tend to be more in your favor. A great time for business picking up. Thursday, travel abroad and publishing is favored, or you could be posting up your social media content, and it can do really well. You may be attracted to people from different cultures. There is an increase in personal popularity. Others find you more attractive. You're inclined to have fun and enjoy yourself. A good time to socialize and express yourself. It is a good time for communications regarding relationships. For some of you, you can be receiving a message in your DM, and this could be the crush letting you know how they feel about you at this time, or this could be an ex reconnecting with you and sending you a text message and letting you know how they feel about you and that they miss you. You may get an invitation for a special occasion. I feel for others of you, communications about love, friendships, and entertainment, remembrance of a good time, and any lighthearted subjects are favored. This is a good time to discuss relationships, or to tell someone to tell you that they love you. You may find yourself more popular with the opposite sex. Romantic encounters, parties, and social events are common. It is a good time for artistic and creativity. Self-expression, you can be inspired by those who are younger than you because they make you feel young, or it can be much needed conversations with those who are younger than you. This is usually a favorite time to self-indulge. So careful with gaining weight. You can feel out of place with certain places that you do visit because of new experiences coming up. Then on Friday, change is happening with your relationships, or your social circle can be changing. You probably lack self-discipline now. Try to maintain try to be more on top of your money situation, because you can be a little bit more about spending, or you can lose things a lot more frequently on Friday. You're very sensitive at this time to others and their emotional needs, and you feel more sympathetic or empathetic towards other people and their situation. You are much more sensitive to others. It will be difficult for you to say no to others at this time. This is a good time for charity, or you could be invested in other people's drama. For some of you, you can be more sensitive to the occult, meaning like if you do any full moon rituals on this day, you could actually feel the energy of the full moon ritual. Or you may want to be careful with like anything like Reiki or anybody doing some kind of like energy changing on you, because they can by accident, this has happened to me one time, they can by accident like transfer like spirits into you that you don't need. It didn't happen to me, it happened to a friend. And he like no joke, like my mother-in-law was there, she can vouch, but it was basically like I was doing like long distance like changing, and this man was like, my God, you got a lot of spirits in you, you know. I'm like, I know. And he was like, you caged them all in, and he let them all out. My friend was tripping on acid like while I was doing this, and he was somewhere else. He was like not even near me. He was in a different county, everything. My father-in-law was with him, and he said he went, so-and-so just tried to jump out of my truck, and now I gotta go get him. And he think that he got. And I went, oh damn. I went, oh damn. And then my ex-husband at the time went, oh well, at least we know where all the spirits went. And it was a pretty bad experience, and we were like, holy cow. So yeah, so be careful with that. You're definitely doing full moon rituals at this time. You're more attracted to the spiritual side this week, and you may develop an interest in metaphysics or the occult. Personal ambitions become less important to you as you try to find your way out where you fit in with the grander scheme of life. You may feel more sympathetic and connected with other people. A conflict of interest or a difference of opinion between family members is likely. The need of cooperation on your part during communications with loved ones or relatives become more apparent to you. You are required to handle daily chores and obligations while adhering to strict logic and forethought in your activities. Problems can develop between family members, causing changes of schedule, routines, which may also affect you directly. You might feel overburdened by obligations and duties, spending more time talking on the phone with other people, short trips. So you could be busy running around for family and dealing with family matters at this time, and you're not too happy about it either. Okay. The first card I come up with is the Hangman card. Indecisions are coming up for you with this energy, or you just have something heavy on your mind that is more of a thought than an action. Definitely more of a thought than an action. So this, and we're doing this on the Mercury retrograde. So this may not transpire at all. This could just be just you like overthinking things at this time with this energy, and this is something that you may not pursue. The Two of Wands, this is the energy about moving forward at this time, and the energy itself can start to get busy, and that's probably what's going to happen here. During this time period, the energy itself is going to start to get so busy for you that you're going to move on to something else, okay? So whatever thought this was, it was just a thought, because your life is about ready to get busy, and then you're going to quickly move on to something else. This could be in the back of your mind, but it's more of a thought than an action. This could be a situation here, I feel, for some of you, where you could be crushing on somebody and you could be looking at them like a sweet little hoe snack that they are, and then all of a sudden the ex comes back and then you go back to your ex, you know? This could be like a distraction, but then something that you wanted happens and it's like squirrel, and then you go back to that. The Four of Coins, you're more about your financial stability, you're more about self-control at this time. You can also be working on your New Year's resolution for some of you, not all of you. And then for others of you, you're more about, you could be kind of like stuck in your ways of thinking with this energy. The Sun card, I feel with this energy here, this can be a popular energy time for you. You can be more about your social life with this energy. For you have a lot of influence over other people. For some of you, you stand out from the crowd, so people see you a lot more with this energy. So this is a great time for like growth with social media or with your business this week. The Four of Wands, for some of you, it could be just like you're more about your stability. The Fours, Venus and Taurus energy, you're more about your stability at this time. So it could be just like this week, like working home, and nothing else going on this week. You can be more quiet and to yourself for some of you, not all of you. You know, those of you in your 30s, you could be like working home. Those of you in your 20, like 30 and younger, you know, you could be out and about. I feel for some of you here, this could be like driving around more for work and picking up things. And then, like I said, for Friday, this could be the Friday thing where you're driving around town for family members, and this could be, instead of for family members, it could be for people at work. You could be running errands for work because they ran out of a bunch of stuff and they need you to pick up a bunch of stuff, you know, so you could be doing that. The Three of Coins talks of growth happening for you with this energy, either growth with business, growth with your with your finances. Alrighty. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past with this energy here as well. For some of you, you can be traveling to where you used to live and visiting people. For others of you, this could be reconnecting with people from your past with this energy, even if it's just for this month, and then you two will go back to fighting. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. I feel like you could be mastering your money situation at this time, and you could be getting your money situation under your control. This could also be getting a job this week with this energy. The Five of Swords, you can be dealing with certain bullies in your life. You know, this person that is reconnecting with you, this person may have bullied you or something. And like I said, you two are going to fight again because they gossip about you way too much. They always talking, you know, like what you're doing right now, they're still talking behind your back. Even if you're not talking to them, they still talking about you, you know? So it's like ridiculous almost. It's like they need to get a life. So it could be a situation like that. For others of you, I would be careful with the gossip at work, because I feel like, or at school even, if you're going back to school this week, because it's getting around to other people at this time with this energy. I would even be careful with the people that are coming back into your life, because they could just be getting intel or information just to use it against you. So I would be careful. The Eight of Cups, and I feel like you're like over certain situations. So you could be over the relationship and you could be walking away. For some of you, you're over the drama and stuff like that that's going on around you. So you could be walking away from certain relationships because you don't really want anything to do with them at this time in your life. Okay, you may have outgrown certain relationships. You may have needed a little bit of a reminder why you like intrigued it, and I feel like you'll be better off for it. Like, you're like happy that you're gone. You're happy that you walked away from the situation. Like, you are not crying about the situation. You're like, thank you, Jesus. So this is optimistic energy as well. The Justice card, for some of you, this could be getting some kind of inheritance. This could be getting money from homeowners insurance, or if you were in a car accident, God forbid, you could be getting money from that at this time. So court could be in your favor with this energy as well. So this could be a beautiful time for court and receiving money during this time period as well. The Queen of Swords, I feel like decisions that you make at this time, like I said, you're going to leave a situation, even though it's going to be temporarily, and then you're going to yo-yo back in. They're going to yo-yo back into your life. So you could be definitely not getting along with certain people in your life, but then once Mercury goes direct, you're going to like bring them back into your life. For some of you, you could already be reaching out to people that you had a falling out with over gossip, over drama, and they're coming back into your life. Okay, be it temporarily, because for whatever reason you're sentimental right now, you're drinking the Mercury retrograde Kool-Aid, and you're like, yes, I have to go visit this. Well, go to the light, get burned, and then be like, oh yeah, I forgot, it's too hot. Yeah, it is too hot. So yeah, nothing's changed there. Okay, so this is going to be an on again, off again friendship, family relationship that you're going to be going through. Okay, for some of you, you may have to pay attention to the signs around you about doing things for yourself, about going your own way, about why you don't reconnect with certain people. So you definitely have lessons with other people, or you may have challenges at work at this time, and you could be receiving signs that maybe it's time for you to go in a different direction, that it's time for you to leave a situation, not your marriage or anything like that, but like certain relationships that you're constantly fighting with. I do see also accomplishments happening as well. You can be impressing those at work and setting certain standards at work during this time period as well. The King of Coins, you're more focused on career during this time period. So this is definitely working home. You can also be very analytical in your way of thinking. So you're not so quick to make decisions this week with this energy. I feel for some of you, this is a beautiful week for business picking up. For some of you, you could be receiving your IRS check at this time. So this is a beautiful time for money coming in. The Hermit card, endings and new beginnings are coming up for you this week. So for some of you, you can be spending more time alone or being a bit of a hermit. The Five of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this could be dealing with some bouts of depression coming up as well, or you're going through it emotionally this week. So try to stay out of your head. Is definitely not the place to be during this time period, and try to work through whatever it is that you're going through at this time. You do have like a lot of planets in Taurus at this time, so you could be feeling the weight of your responsibilities, or you could be feeling like you're carrying the weight of certain situations in your life, or you're carrying the physical weight of your family obligations, and you could be feeling that heaviness at this time, and it can be like really affecting you. Okay, for others of you, I feel like you may have to create balance between work and home at this time with this energy, and you may have to delve into self-care at this time and start doing things for yourself. You can feel very restless with this energy as well. I'm hearing for some of you, unfortunately, you can feel a little bit broken during this time period, so be careful with this. I do feel like for some of you here, be patient with the energy, because I do see a beautiful opportunity coming up for you this week or this month that's going to help you really turn a corner. This could be like getting your IRS check, and it could really help you turn a corner financially with this energy. For some of you, this could be your response to your current situation at this time that you're going through with another person with this energy as well. The Seven of Cups, you can be very much about your fantasy life. I see like lots of thoughts of future coming up with this energy as well. For others of you, there is something heavy on your mind, but like I said, you may not do it anytime soon. I feel like you can be very you're definitely in your head about things. This could be like lots of talks of future. So you may want to keep your feet planted at this time with this energy. Remember, talk is really cheap. For some of you, you could be changing your appearance at this time. For others of of you, you can be idealizing your relationships, or you could be banking on somebody because somebody promised you something at this time with this energy. I really wouldn't go banking on it with this energy. Like I said, talk is really cheap, and we're doing this on a Mercury retrograde. Not the best, like, no. Okay, for others of you, this is being more involved with like the internet community and online community at this time with this energy as well. The Ten of Swords, for some of you, you're starting over in certain areas of your life. This is also the Wheel of Fortune card here as well. So certain things are definitely turning around for you. For some of you, you could be starting a new creative project or a new creative endeavor as well, but it's going to be temporary. It's going to be a temporary thing, and then you're going to move quickly on to something else. Or it could be something that you're thinking about doing and you actually don't do it because either of funds, time, like I said, or something else better is going to come along. The Ten of Wands, you're definitely a skeptic at this time, and you're definitely not, you're moping. Okay, you're finding a lot of things to complain about at this time, and everybody sees you're good and they don't know why you're complaining. You're definitely by yourself at this time because tens represent I'm by myself. I'm good at being alone and I'm fine being alone, but at the same time I'm bitching, complaining about something. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you. For some of you, this could be you not thinking logically about certain things. You're really going through it emotionally at this time, so I would really watch your emotional self. The Page of Cups, I feel like there could be options coming up for you soon. There could be a possibility of you reconnecting with somebody from the past, but it may not happen anytime soon with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Six of Swords, I see traveling coming up at this time, but also get the hell out of your damn head. And the Seven of Swords, for some of you, you are really in your head. You're very quiet about your feelings. You're all up in your feelings. A lot of cup cards here. All up in your damn feelings at this time about things. You're very frustrated at this time about how slow things are going for you with these energies. I don't blame you either. I would be too. Okay. But you definitely quiet. You're not talking about your feelings. For some of you, this is you crushing on somebody at this time. For others of you, this could be like a secret love affair happening as well. But then for others of you, you really want change to happen. It's going to happen. It may not happen on the time that you want it, but know that change is coming. But just be ready for it. Okay. Because you could be trying to manifest it. Love you, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.